Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pranav Rao, and in today's video we are solving something different. A room or a CTF challenge from MetaCTF. It's the same CTF platform which I started my YouTube journey of showcasing CTF rooms or CTF challenges. So I thought let's bring it back to the channel. The people behind MetaCTF, they are really great with what they're doing. So, yeah, I am solving this month's CTF challenge. I've not gone through anything, just logged in, got myself registered, and then logged into their site and opened the problems page. So, here I am, as you can see on my screen, in their problems machine. Now, due to my time constraint that I have, I am not sure if I'll go through all the rooms or all the challenges right now in this video at least, but I would like to touch upon small rooms at least, or small challenge at least. Okay, this 300 and 200 points rooms are going to be a little hard and it's going to take a little more time. So let's start with something very simple, plain, fresh off. The amazing thing about Meta CTF is that they'll have some challenges which is very basic, very friendly for anyone who is just trying to get started with it. So it's like a environment or a feeling that even if you're a beginner, you will get that certificate as you have solved this challenge. I guess there's some minimum requirements of getting some certain points to be able to get certificates, but still, you will, as a beginner, you'll not be discouraged from participating in this CTF challenges, which is what I love about Meta CTF. Okay, so let's get into this. I have no idea what they are. Let's read one by one from the beginning. So there are different categories. One is cryptography. Okay, if I click on this, it strikes them out. That's good. Okay, this is useful. Okay, and we have reverse engineering, web exploitation, and others. So other categories of it. So check out this instruction on the event landing page. If you would like a browser accessible VM to help solve your challenges, use the code something on the Cloud Lab page to get access. Okay, they have Cloud Labs now. That's good. Please note the challenges point values may change or reflect the number of solves. The challenges will with less solves will end up with more points in the final scoring. Okay, that was a lot of words, but which just bounced off from my head. Okay, anyway. Port Authority. Help! I was exploring a harbor and got lost. Can you help me figure out what's here? Take a look at this server. Okay, let's you hyperlink. I have opened it in a new tab. Try scanning it to discover what's open. There's a common tool used for this which starts with N. Okay, try scanning it to discover what's open. I guess they're asking us to do an Nmap scan, but let's come here to the web page. It says Port Authority. Yeah, I guess like port scanning using Nmap. That's what I feel. Welcome to Pyre 443. It's a port number which is used to serve HTTPS. If you can see it in the top here, it's a HTTPS. That's basically a port number in which HTTPS or secure hypertext pages are located. There is no flag here. Explore other ports. One of them has the flag. Okay, so they have clearly told us to look for some ports. What I will do is I'll copy this URL, open up my terminal here, and say sudo nmap. Let me just run a basic thing. Also make that scan really fast. Okay, straight away it discovered 554.1723 port 80. Port 80 is basically for HTTP protocol. It's not a secure protocol. Let's see what is going to happen if I browse to HTTP. Okay, it's forwarding it to HTTPS itself. What about I do port 80 here and remove HTTP? Okay, it's again redirecting it there itself. That's okay. Let's come back to other ports that's found. Okay, we have found port 21, which is for FTP. It's basically file transfer protocol. So this server is hosting some files in it. That's what I hope. I don't know. I'm feeling really uncomfortable with my mic angle today. Okay. So 21 is for file transfer protocol. Let's check that with I have the IP address of it? Yeah, that's I guess this is the IP. And I can try to do who is that IP, but anyway, let me FTP. I'll postpone it. What is RTSP? What is RTSP used for? I'm not sure. RTSP. What does that say? Real time streaming protocol. Oh, that is something like a camera, and that makes sense. A camera or a streaming server, anything like that. PPT point to or peer to peer or point to point something. Point to point tunneling protocol. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's right. Port 888. Sun answer book. What is Sun answer book? I'm not sure. Let's just search. Sun Answer Book refers to a Sun microsystem online documentation system. Answer Book 2, which uses a web browser interface to access and display documentation, including SGML based collection. What is that? I don't know. There's some exploit to this. Okay, we are supposed to exploit it then. So, Sun microsystem, is it the same thing? Sun Answer Book. Okay. To allows users to view Sun documentation through a web browser and is available for Solar Eyes. Okay, wait. What happen if I try to browse for port 8888? Oh, okay. I guess I got the flag. Okay, that's what could have been the thing. Localhost 888. What is this? Answer book includes administrative web interface. Reportedly, it is possible to access these scripts without authorization and a new administrative user for Answer Book 2 system. I have no idea what this is, but yeah, I guess this is what should have been the flag. I can copy it, but can't paste it anywhere here because the challenge is over. The thing is, you're supposed to. They have a duration of window. It was actually hosted yesterday or day before yesterday, and the basically the time synchronization which happens between my geographical location and when they're hosting is something around mid time in my country, and I'm basically in from India. So the time duration, the it is a mismatch to me. I would be sleeping probably that time. Okay, so other categories I don't see any challenges, so I'll just strike that down. Next, let's go for working for peanuts. That's a cryptography. Okay, so it says, I wanted to make a CTF challenge based on one of my favorite comic scripts, but there wasn't much to go off. I ended up making a kind of dusty looking crypto challenge. Can you figure out what's it saying? Okay, so link to image. Is it reversed code? CO? No, 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 nothing like that. LL. This is another L. Does it look like a D? DO? I don't know. I'm not sure. So link to image. I've opened in the new tab. So PS, sorry, my brackets look kind of bad. They aren't the original cipher. Okay, so this is a cipher. Let me read it once again. I wanted to make a CTF challenge based on one of my favorite comic scripts. Okay. But there wasn't much to go off. I ended up making a kind of dusty looking crypto challenge. Can you figure out what or figure out what's it's saying? Okay. So sorry, my brackets kind of look bad. They aren't. Okay. So I get an image here. Honestly, I'm not able to understand anything in this. Is that O? And okay, am I supposed to shift these brackets? You know what? Let me do a image search of this. No, let me say google.com and search with images. Let's pull this browser down, make it into half screen, and this window also into half screen. Let's put this image. This was image shared to us. Let's put this here. And what results does that give? The image displays a sequence of handwritten or stylized characters that resemble a combination of letters, symbols, and possibly mathematical or logical operators. Come on, AI, just uh, ah. Okay, discrete mathematics. Find all pairwise non-isomeric graphs. Okay, let's open that in a new tab. Set of flag, different shapes, not flags for sure. Ornaments, cute font. Okay, some Sumera regular font doesn't look like that. Nor that. Similar free font and alternative for passage borders. This looks somewhat similar, but I don't think so. That's what it is. So in case of problem out of the five, no, something that even Google is struggling with. Okay. This looks similar. What is it? Eh, God, what is that? Illuminati. Seriously? Seriously? But yeah, it kind of. Wait, this kind of looks similar. I guess that's what is the reference between a comic. I wanted to make a CTF challenge based on my favorite comic strips. Okay, I guess scripts. Strips. Okay. Uh okay. But what do these characters represent? I have no idea. What is these? Okay. Let me search this itself specifically on Google. But are there anything which is similar to this? If one has been hit, that would put out more. I don't see any of them, but yeah, let's go here. Illuminati cipher font family. God, what is it? You know, let's not put font because it's not a font. It's just a cipher. Illuminati. What is this? Big pen cipher. Oh, okay. That looks different. The Pigpen cipher, alternatively referred to as Masonic cipher, Freeman cipher. Okay. And tic tac toe cipher is a geometric simple substitution cipher which exchanges letters for symbols which are fragments of a grid. The example key shows one way the letters can be assigned to the grid. Okay. Honestly, I've got no idea what it said. Let's copy this, paste it in here. Okay, the Pigpen cipher, also known as French Manson cipher, is a geometric substitution cipher where letters are replaced by symbols representing parts of grid. Okay, parts of the grid. How will I know what is the grid? Okay, there's a YouTube video. I'm not sure if I get a copyright strike if I showcase it on YouTube. Okay, first off, yeah, I'll just click here. Um, Honestly, I don't know for what reasons you get copyright strikes either. So I'll keep the volume muted and I'll run this on the screen. But please, users, don't give me a copyright strike. And also, all credit goes to this YouTube channel and the creator of it. I would like to reserve no credits or no thing of this section of the video where I'm sharing the screen and playing this YouTube video. So, YouTube, if you're watching, I am giving all their credits. I reserve no rights to their content. All credit goes to them. Viewers, please be respectful with that. So, let me turn on the caption and run it from the beginning. Micro visual proofs. MVPs. Okay, let's go forward a little bit. Fast forward it. Okay, can you determine what following means messages mean? Okay, I'll remain quiet because I don't know if reading out even those contents. Yeah, this is what it looks something similar like this. I can share it here. Yeah, it looks somewhat similar. but I guess brackets are the same. Like there is no difference between the brackets. So okay, I have to read both of those things. Okay, so they are telling that now they'll teach how do you decrypt using the cipher. Okay, so what they mean is, one is you'll have that the thing which we used to play in school days, the XOX, the game where you put X and O and something, you make like a grid with 9 columns in it. So totally 9 letters possible in it with 3 and 3 columns and rows. Same thing with 3 and 3 columns and rows here, but with dots, with some meaning to those dots. I don't know. And then a X and another X, and then you fill this letters to it. Okay, okay. So is it random characters? Wait, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Okay, R. I guess R S T U V S T. Okay, so you're supposed to arrange these thing in a single manner. I guess that's what I guess. Yeah, yeah, could be, could be. This is you're supposed to arrange them in the ascending order of the alphabetic characters. Let's see how to use the key to encrypt a message. Okay, plain text. They're showing us plain text, which is how to encrypt, and a ciphertext is being generated. So I guess this is the key. What the grid is representing. Uh, okay, this is the key. So the Wait, I could not read that. So the cage in which it resides is the key to the letter H is in the first tic-tac-toe board at the bottom. Yes. And is contained in a shape with the 3 straight-sided left tops, and bottom side is O in the second. Okay, okay, wait. So let me look at the visuals, not just the captions down there. Okay, so we have a plain text, which is how to encrypt, and we need to generate a ciphertext using the keys in this grid. So for H, oh, they're taking the bracket, the lines around the letter. Okay, for O, I guess they'll take something like this, maybe with a dot. Yep. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Wait, W is here, so W again with a dot. Okay. T is just the thing like this. Oh, okay. So I'm getting some fair idea about it. I will fast forward it. Yeah, I somewhat have got an idea. You know what? Let's have I will encode this YouTube title with this itself, or at least the thumbnail with this itself. uh, okay. Illuminati font. I learned something new now. Okay, decrypt message. We simply reverse the process. Okay, so we have a ciphertext. Uh, what is a box? What is a box? I guess the middle letter, because E. Yep. So it's E, and this with a dot X, and this is in the top. So P, next is P, and that's the bottom with the L. Okay. Next comes the line which is A, and then comes the top row, which is I guess, because it doesn't have a dot, and then middle is N, and the box like that is D. Yep. Okay, they're filling it automatically now. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, so this is simple. This is the text that we have. What I need to do now is, let me get a pen and a paper. Just 1 second. Okay, I bought my pen. So I have paper with me. Away, kind of use that keys. Okay. I hope this is the same key which is being me a little bit far from me. I'll decode this just sitting here. Okay, let me not do that. So, okay, how do I keep this side by side? Okay, it's visible. Please come to this side. The slash with a dot is, I guess, M, because that's what is shown there, and a full circle, which is E. Okay, and the V comes to. Okay, I think I can predict this itself. It's MetaCTF for sure, because that's how they give their flag. If I consider the flower bracket, but yeah, I guess it's MetaCTF itself. What is A? Let me just do it. Yeah, that's A. MetaCTF. Where is C? E. What is T? T is V. V is there. Yep. V and uh this box is CTF. Yes. MetaCTF. Now what I need to decode is what is inside the flower brackets after that. So L is C. Okay. C, and then there is a end corner with a dot. I guess O, and a reverse of that M. Okay. So M, C, and then O, and then M. Okay. Then comes the upside down I. Okay. I upside down is over. Then uh this is uh QM. Okay, comic. That's what I guess. Where was I? Okay, C, and then A, comic A, and then dash dot is L. Comic call. I don't know what is it. No, that's a slash. Okay, that's L itself, I guess. Or is it in the center? That looks like it's in the center. But nah. Wait. What I mean is this one. This one. That looks like it's in the center. So I take the center. It is not in the center. Whatever. Let's see. Anyway, I we can later go through their official blogs if they have, or the community blogs, and then do it. So comic call OMICALL. I got 2LL, and then this one Y. Okay. After that, slash like this, which is D, and a box and LSC. Honestly, this that is Meta CT. Uh, old. Yeah, I have to still finish it, but I hope right. There is no actual meaning to it, but yeah. Or I've messed up somewhere with the key or something like that. I mean, it would have been fun if I could enter the cipher and then check it, but anyway, it's okay. So yeah, let me make this a full screen and I'll just close this. Yeah, close the tab. Okay, this is good, but I would not like to waste my time. Attend. So, yep. I hope this is done. Cryptography. There's no other cryptographic challenges here. So let me put that down. And we come to forensic. Okay, all wizards keep one up. Upping 1 second. All the wizards keep upping each other. Now they're talking to each other about magic bites. Magic bites. Whatever that means. Anyways, they cast a spell on this image, and now I can't view it. Can you cure this curse to recover the original image? Download the correct image here. Okay, that downloads there. Save. And you may want to use a hex editor tool. For example, check out hex edit. Let's open that in new tab. Try comparing this file to any other GPG image or JPEG image. Okay, I guess the wizards keep one upping each other. Now they are talking about magic bites, whatever that means. Anyway, they cast a spell on this image, and now, okay, something with to do with. I guess they have modified those file signatures. That's what I feel. Because magic bytes is one reference to those things. Let me move to my uh, downloads here. Let's clear it. LS. I have Obsidian and Rust disk in that. This image is there. So what I will do is try to open this image. Magical bytes.image. Okay. Error interpreting the JPEG image file. Okay. I kind of get an idea with this. This is the typical CTF thing, which is for beginner levels. Um, Let me do this. Hex dump of the magical meta.jpg, and then I'll put it, where's that key, and I'll put it under something like image.txt or just image. I just want to put all those output there and print out the head of it image. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, now I need to compare with an original JPEG image. So let's Google something friendly. Let's do MetaCTF itself. Okay, and come to images. Select this, and let's see what kind of image is that. Save image as the PNG file. Let me say JPEG, JPG, and say save image as the JPEG, right? JPG. Let's add some filter. File type JPG. That's what is there, no? Yep. This should be a JPG file. Save image as, yeah, JPG. Okay, so let me save that there. They've told us that you can compare. Seriously? Is that the same flag? Okay. Uh, Not my fault. I saw the flag. Okay. Let's do the same thing for this. So hex dump, and then what was the content there? Flash, and then I will put it to image one, right? That file. If I compare head of image one, yeah, I can see the difference in the magical bytes. Or it's more specific if I show up in something like a cyber chef. Cyber, let me just open it here somewhere. Hacking cyber chef. Okay, so yep, input. Let me drag and drop it. Let me text open OPEN, open this folder, and let's just drop it right here. It says okay, meta and JFIF. It's basically a signature of a file, which basically determines what kind of file it is. That's what tells all the editors or viewers that what kind of file it is. Sorry for the hiccups. But if I open the same other image, the one which is visible in our read the image viewer, and if I, so not all the JPEG files are supposed to be having the same thing as the front signatures, but you can distinguish between via ads in between here. Okay, you can have a distinguish difference that here they say meta. That's what were they talking about? That's magic bytes. Okay, some spell. Okay, I don't know. So yeah, so you can see that there is some kind of signature. So this is a valid signature for JPG files. So they are asking us to replace this content here. Either way, I can try to just copy this and paste it here. I don't know if that will work. Let me put this as the input and replace meta with this. I don't know if that output will work. Honestly, I don't know. Render image, a render image. Oh yeah, I got it. So that's how we can do it. So MetaCTF solving the magical meta. Or the other way, what they were talking about here using the hex editors. That's also another way. I don't know how to use this file anyway. So new file. Okay, not new file then. Open file. Yes. So if I open this image file, this shows the hex of it. Like I had in my terminal, the hex dump does the same thing. So if you see it here, I bring the Firefox here. So you can see that the first starting okay, they are reverse. So that, I mean, depends on the hex readers, but they are somewhat similar, right? So what we need to do is to modify these file signatures. Now every file has its own file signatures. I can search for file signatures, list of file signatures, and here you will find for J. I'll find some file signatures. Now, yeah, this is what it is. The same content what we had. This is, what is this, ISO image, and this is the hex signatures of it. Okay, so what we'll do is we can copy this content which will replace these values. So is there option of delete? Okay, let me even remove this gif and then place it here. Override bytes, insert the data as a cursor position, and binary data or text. I don't know how to use this tool. Honestly, I don't know how to use this tool. Okay, I'll click on open and open this one. Open. Will it replace by itself? I just copy paste it. Let's check. Okay, it's something different now. Override the bytes at the current position. Okay. Binary or okay, but they're not binaries for sure. I don't know what does that mean. Okay. Uh but somewhat. I mean, if you compare this one, it says FFD8, and these things are just reverse. So, but if not, everything will have that structure. I don't know how do they use this tool, so I would not bother to go there. You can use it through CyberChef. CyberChef is my favorite tool. That's where you can read images like this. So yeah, that's good. That's done. What else is the next challenge? So we finished forensic. We have another challenge of forensic, but this is over. Is that okay? I can scroll it down. So nothing to see here. What kind of challenge is that? That's reverse engineering. Now it says 200 points, which could be a big one. So let's check it out. Let's say download here. Let's download and then see if it's a small challenge. I would like to continue. If not, for some other time. So ls, and nothing to see here. I can see the file there. So what kind of file is nothing to see? Nothing to see. It's a 64-bit executable file for looks for it was developed for Linux itself, built with SHA value is given. It's okay. It's given for and it's stripped. Okay, fine. So I can either go through GDB and then try to GBD. Else we have to install that tool. Okay, but I can either go to that or there's another tool called Ghidra. So Ghidra is a tool which you can use for reverse engineering. Ghidra. Ghidra is not in here. Okay. So I guess we'll have to install Ghidra then. But yeah, uh, let's run this tool and see how exactly does that work to understand about how this is. I think to see permission denied. Okay, let's give it a executable permission. But remember, until unless it's something which you know and until unless it's not a virtual machine, don't just directly run such executable files even if it's a CTF environment. Sometimes they'll give you a malware to analyze, and if you run it, that's it. It's going to be a live malware. So yeah, until unless it's a virtual machine and it is sandbox, not of worrying. So nothing to see. Flag checkup. Ready to check your flag? Let's see what you have got. Read the flag to check. Enter the flag to check. Okay. Hacker underscore is no. Let's go with the meta CTF thing itself. Meta META CTF hacker no hacker here is trying to crack it open. Oops, your flag is 48 characters long. Okay, so it's verifying the length of my input that I'm giving, but I'm looking for exactly 28 characters, which means the flag total length is 28 characters. Maybe count your characters next time. Nice try, but that's not it. Okay, what if I try to put some large value? Would that just fail the tool and overflow something? 93 characters long. Okay, it's not overflowing, but okay. Are there any strings here with nothing to see? There are a lot of strings. It says congratulations. Not quite. Keep trying. Okay, that's not the flag looking for. Uh, okay, there's no flag in here. So strings don't give us much information to see. The flag is, and it's pulling it out from somewhere. Okay, so if that's the case, then we'll install Ghidra. How to install Ghidra? How to install Ghidra in Kali Linux? That would be more specific. Ghidra, Kali Linux tools. Good. Should I be install Ghidra? That simple? I hope it is that simple. Yep. Yep. How much time? 82 MBs. That would happen in a second. That's not an issue. Come on. That will do my job fast. Come on. It after installing, are there anything else which we need to do? No, I guess. That's it. Or else they would have given some description. Too slow. Unpacking. Come on. Don't take too long. Okay. So I hope Gira is there. Yes. Gira is there. Gira basically is a reverse engineering tool. You can do more with it, but I am it has gone to the other window. So let me open it here. Gira user agreement. Yeah, I read it completely. Gira is trying to open in this screen. This uncaught exception, illegal expression view is all okay. Tip of the day, show tips on startup. Yeah, sure. Next step, 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 close. You think I'm so jobless? Okay, so what do I need to do is honestly forgot. How do I? Yeah, I should create a new project. non-shared. Yeah, I can save it there itself, or should I create a new folder? Pranav Rao, let me create a new folder. New folder. Okay. MetaCTF, and then inside it says July 2025. Okay, inside it, select the project directory, project name. What was that? Nothing to see here. So with NO capital, NO, not even T capital, THING to see here. THING to see here. Come on. Yep, that's finish. Now file, import file. So go to downloads and nothing to see here. Select import. Okay. Yep. Yes. Now launching the tool. Now we can start to analyze. Nothing to see here has not been analyzed. Would you like to analyze it now? Yes. Okay, that's enough. This full screen. Now since it's a stripped binary, that becomes a little difficult to us to find the main programs and then debug them. Okay, so I just clicked on the first one. Let's make this a little wider. So undefined stack. I would not go into. I'm not going in this video detail about how do you perform what a reverse binary searches and all those things. It's a topic another day. It's completely different subject to talk about. But any professionals who are doing it, they would happily like to follow along. But if not, yeah, this is a little complex with it because you need to understand this assembly level breakdown. So all of these things are assembly level breakdowns of any binaries. This is how a computer in memory would like to process it before it goes to CPU or any other kind of hard processing with binaries. This is how the memories is going to break down to the assembly language. So what we're doing is in reverse engineering, trying to go to the assembly level and then trying to break down those programs into bits, and then we are analyzing them. So I'm just trying to reconstruct the program looking at these things. Honestly, most of the time even I have no idea what these functions are talking about, but it's just a experienced guess that I do. And sometimes even I do get stuck, but yes, I just want to like go and see what exactly it is. So just trying my best. So this looks like a function. This looks like a function. So and it's doing something like trying and verifying if that works. Let's try to go to this function. If that's pingable, decompile entry, nothing to enter. That wouldn't that actually take me there? How do I go there? Follow. I've honestly forgotten how to use this tool. Uh, okay. Is that not taking me to a function? Okay, this is the function. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's the function. So it's taking integer, it's taking some time, taking some characters. You need to also be knowing a little bit of C language to be able to understand this. And it's defining some characters here, defining some other variables here. This has 28 characters. What is this? Local 18. And these are some bits of information. I don't know what they are, but it says local and okay, it's returning something there. Fine. So these are some variables assigned to the local address. That's what I can understand from address not found in the memory. Okay, so it's not able to even find the address. It down in the bottom here. So it is not assigned as a direct address. So which means those could be some kind of values values that are present in this binary file. So just 1 second. This seems to be the OBS seems to be stuck. Uh, I don't know. It's fine. Ah, okay. Now if I see this program, it says int, which is integer, taking some time, some characters, bytes, and defining some values to there, and local 138 is a 32 character long byte being referred and is being supplied to this value, which okay. Local 10 in fs offset and looking for 28 characters of bits. So I guess it's trying to append each time what it is. I have not. Uh, okay, it takes some time. It is doing something with time, taking input. Then it's printing out this content, the one which we saw already. The nothing to see here in the terminal. That's what we saw. Going to print it out and enter flag check. So it's going to print that, and this is being assigned to a variable which I think saw on the top, the fresh variable which is being assigned. Oh no, that's different. This okay. PCVR3, PCVR3. So that's the characters which is already defined there. Bring this down, and F gets basically it's taking the input from the user and passing it to local 118. Local 118 is this variable. So okay, that way. Or no, it's taking that also as an input. And if this is equal to the characters into one, seems like you're having trouble typing. Okay, if there is no character entered at all, if it is equal to 0, seems like you have trouble typing. And it's going to put this value. I guess that's a break function which is applied. UV find here. Okay, that's like a return value. So return 1, something like that. I can rename this variable, for example, like turn. Okay, so that would set that variable. You can format all these variables in a very good manner. But yeah, anyway. Else var character and it's passing through local 118. Has it found any address? No address, right? Okay. The local 118 is assigned to 28 characters. So it's verifying it with that. Is equal to 0 and char if s the v4 pb. Okay, that's something. But if it matches that, it is what is this lab, go to lab. Is there any okay, that's okay. So if it fails there, that's what they've given. If it is not equal to PBVR 5, this is 6. What is the difference between those things? PBVR, okay, those two are just bytes there. And local 138. Where is local 138? Okay, so PBVR6 is equal to, okay, it's calling it back again and then verifying these two. While this is not equal to local FC, that's basically our input, I guess, to what it has asked. What it has verified. Congratulations, and you get the flag. And print out the flag which we have given. Okay. Else printf, oops, your flag is z. I mean, it's looking for the length of it, characters long, but I'm looking for exactly d, which is what is printed out here. And maybe count your characters next time. If okay, rand function there is being used. Why a rand function? Which oh, okay, trying to randomize here and see the two inputs that I gave. Nice try, but that's not it. Nice try. Looks like same. I don't know. Looks like same. I don't know. Could be okay if you enter exactly 28 characters. That could be it. Yeah. That is what is happening here. So that's what is happening here. If the characters are not the same as what is here, the characters are not same as what is here, but the length is same, go there. If not, but why are they verifying it? There should be some memory addresses or locations. Or is that these things? How many length? What is the length of this? From from 20 to 47. How much is that? I forgot. 1, 2, 5, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 24, 25, 27, 20. So this is 28 characters long. So this requires a bit of analysis for sure. Huh. So it reads the flag, I understand till here. And else I might require a little bit of focus with this. I guess the camera and the consciousness that I'm recording is not letting me think for it. Okay. So what- uh are these okay, are these any memory locations? Yeah, these are I don't know. You know what? I would like to go through the docs at least. This is interesting. I want to solve it, but uh, how do I see right up to this dashboard? I guess it's in the dashboard. July, yeah, come and steps. Hey, what is the name of it? Okay, nothing to see here. This UI is good. No, this UI is good. When I used to record, it looked different. Now it looks good. Using all AI images looks good. Amazing. Now then, catch a challenge summary. In this challenge, you are given a simple Linux executable. This program, when run, asks you to enter the flag and tells you if your input is correct. Match the real flag or not. You must reverse engineer the flag. Check a logic, which thankfully is relative simple and consists of XORing your input and comparing against a hard-coded array. This is are these hard-coded? Could be, because uh, there is no any other memory location which is being allocated to this. So okay. So background. Let's start by downloading the binary. Okay, looks like it's a pretty typical Linux executable. Let's try. Okay. Uh, okay. Off the bat, we have some useful info. We have told that it's 28 characters long, and we can see that this program is in the fairly typical for CTF first engineering challenges. Flag check. Yeah, yeah. This kind of challenges are very common. Uh, Camera position would have changed a lot. I should go through every frame rate to check if I was visible in the camera. Oh my god. Okay. Running strings on it. Always a good steps and reveals some prompts. Okay. Let's pop into binary reverse Gira, but I'm just brushing through it. After clicking through loading process, Gira starts off the entry point to the program. Okay, they're talking about this. We have gone through the same thing. And once we get there and rename it to main, they have done that, which I have not done. We have got the same memory location. It looks like there's a lot of local variables, including some range of hard-coded content. Oh, I guess this is the hard-coded content. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If not, I don't believe that these things could be the hard-coded thing. But these are hex values, right? You know what I will do? I'll just copy them. They're anyway 28 characters in long. I'll open Sublime Text in here and Control Shift L. Remove this I. No, remove this. Go backpack and remove all these contents. Okay. Okay. Some of them have started to. This is find spaces. Etcher replace all. Back. I guess having space would have been better for hex, but yes. Anyway, I will do it manually. Oh my god, I'm feeling bad for myself. Wait, did I copy any extra contents? Oh, L is not content. Let me paste it once again. And all Control Shift L. Go back in the front. Delete these. The best way to do it. Okay. Cool. 84. 84. It is just 0. So technically, that's. I'll just add extra 0 and a semicolon. Control Shift L. I'll remove to the back and remove all those things. And go. Hey, you go. Delete. No. Delete. I honestly don't know if this is the right way anyway. Why not do it, right? That was 86. Delete, backspace. Okay, now Control Shift L, come back, make it a single line and give some space. How you do it. Just go back. X characters. Let me open up CyberChef once again here. Open up CyberChef. and put this here, then say from X, no, from hex dump. Yeah, next content. Wrong. Let me go to the blog itself. That is the blog post. Yeah. Oh, that I'm wasting a lot of time here. Okay. It looks like there's a lot of local variables. A glance after this user takes in, it looks like there's bunch of statements, check variation condition, f no gets, error input length is equal to 28, and then so it's all the same things which you actually saw below the section. In do while things little more complicated. Looks like it's looping through input string character by character. Yeah, that's what I felt, but was not confident with it, so I just kept quiet. So lab, this is a section further below where the program will output randomly chosen failure messages and quit. That's what I felt. That things what is here are some error messages which are coming out. So local FC appears to be a least in Gidra's decompilation imagination, but array that's right after user input on stack. So basically this loop will process until it has processed the entire user input string, which is of length 28. Let's bit okay, they've renamed it by to make it a decompile look nicer. Okay, much cleaner now. It's pretty clear what's going on. Every character in our input gets bitwise, not applied to it, and compared against the corresponding characters in the other array. Okay, they have named as other array. That's something similar to this. Okay, but where did they get that? Wait a second, I'm confused. Um, Much cleaner. Now it's pretty cleaner what's going on. Every character of our input gets bitwise, not applied, and compared against the corresponding characters in the other character. But what is in other character array? Yes, they are referring to this one. But that stack is not okay. Is that the same stack? No. Okay. Once these names are replaced, it becomes to come. Why did they what they change? Changing by to star to make it. I honestly need to go deep into this. Uh, okay, they have the same thing here. Copy to the hex ourselves and manually fix local 138 and control L to replace it as byte 28. Okay. Seriously, I did the same thing, right? Oh, they've used not. Oh, okay. Did I remove all this? No, I have them. This logic. I have done some oversight with it. That's why. Why are these ads popping up and they've done not good? That's good. That's good. Okay, this is something interesting. I would like to come back to this one. This challenge once again. This is good. Honestly, good. I would like to break down this more completely and more in a better manner. Right now, I'm just tired. I would like to go to problems and see what are all there. Yeah, we have two more, the web application and the other one. So yeah, hope you did enjoy. This video was too long. I thought for something like a half an hour or 1 hour video, but I don't know how long was did this go. But let me see if I can cut down the contents in the editing process. So hope you did enjoy this video. I know it was little dragged too much, but what can I do? Challenges were so interesting. I did not want to live them in half. And yeah, so hope you did something learn something new from this. So if you did, hit on that like button, and if you're new to this channel, hit on that subscribe button. And if you want to share something, you can put it down in the comment below, and I'll be happy to read them. Till then, stay happy, stay smiling, hacking very legally. Please don't get into any trouble. So hack the world with good intention. Okay, then. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you.